Hello and welcome to the 39th episode of the Sock Bunny Knit and Fit video podcast. Today is Sunday, July 8th, 2012, and this is a special edition of the podcast. I'm doing daily podcasts for my progress during the Tour de Fleece, which runs along with the Tour de France. So let's look at what I did yesterday. My spinning yesterday was all plying. I plied up the last two parts of the BFL from Yarn Hollow. So once I skein these up, this will actually be a finished object, and I can enter it in Team Knittables for the Tour de Fleece. And I really, really like how this turned out. I can't decide what I'm going to knit from that yet. It'll be something cute though. And then the last thing I plied was I applied the second ounce of the Polwarth from Yarn Hollow. I really like how that turned out. This one had a lot of purple in it, so I'm really, really happy with that. So that's it for my spinning for yesterday. It was all about the plying. And I had thought about maybe naming this episode Plier, Pants on Fire. I won't actually do that though, but that occurred to me. Anyway, I just got back from knit group and I've been on the run all day, so I'm a little bit tired, but you know, slap happy, I guess. So let's talk about some Tour de France fun facts. Today we're going to talk about the peloton. And the peloton, when you're watching the Tour de France, normally there'll be a few riders that are out in front sort of by themselves, and then you'll have a group of like the rest of the riders, most of the rest of the riders, and this big clump of riders. And they'll all be like shoulder to shoulder, bicycle to bicycle, and this big giant clump. And that's where a lot of the accidents happen, because if one person makes a mistake, he can take out several riders behind him and next to him and so forth. So that's how a lot of the crashes happen. Not all of them, but a lot of them that happen that you see. So I'm going to read some information to you from Wikipedia about the peloton. The peloton is a French term which literally means little ball or platoon. Riders in a group save energy by riding close to or behind other riders. The reduction in drag is dramatic. In the middle of a well-developed group, it could be as much as 40%. So think about how much energy that would save a rider if he could say, have 40% effort saved. The peloton travels as an integrated unit like birds flying in formation, each rider making slight adjustments in response to the riders around him. When developed, riders at the front are exposed to higher loads and will tend to slip off the front in order to rejoin the pack further back. Sort of like you've probably heard or seen how geese will do. They'll be flying and the head bird will then break off to go to the back, and then somebody else will take the front. And that helps them reduce their drag from the wind. Let's see. While only the riders exposed to the wind at the front and the windward side of the peloton are the ones doing most of the work, it is usually advantageous to be positioned closer to the front of the peloton. One reason is the rider behind a rider who is changing his speed must make the adjustment at a slightly faster rate due to reaction time to avoid collisions. Being closer to the front means that the rider can react to attacks and changes in position with less effort. Gaps sometimes form in the peloton, and being closer to the front also reduces the risk of getting caught in the rear group when the peloton breaks form. Also, the risk of ending up in a crash declines when near the front, because the frontmost riders have the fewest fallen riders to evade. Finally, being at the front of the peloton means dictating the tempo to some degree, and some teams or groups of riders may prefer different speeds as part of their tactics. Being at the front of the peloton is also advantageous when initiating a breakaway. So there are your fun facts for the Tour de France. I hope that you're enjoying these little podcasts, and I wanted to say a quick hi to my neighbor and friend, Camille. She got a wheel just, I believe, last week, and she got a sidekick. And she brought it to knitting tonight, and it's adorable. It's the cutest little wheel ever. And so welcome, Camille, to the spinning world. I think you're going to love it. And tonight Camille was spinning some lime green yarn some lime green fiber that I tried to steal several times, but I guess I can't be that mean to her. So I'm glad to have you with us, Camille, in the world of the wheels. So I hope you guys are enjoying this little podcast, and keep on spinning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.